Hi everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand, medical doctor. Welcome to another video. If you're over 60 years old, I want to talk to you about one of the biggest things that you have to fear. It is absolutely terrifying. And no, I'm not talking about the possibility of confronting your woke younger relative at Thanksgiving or Christmas, although that is pretty terrifying. I'm talking about this. I'm going to write it down here on my whiteboard. So here it is, sarcopenia. Sarcopenia, you got that? What on earth is sarcopenia? And why is it your number one enemy? I'm going to explain what it is and ways to combat it. Well, sarcopenia is age-related muscle loss. And this starts to occur after the age of 30. Yes, 30 years old. That is frightfully young. About 3 to 8% per decade. But the issue is that this dramatically, and I mean dramatically, accelerates after the age of 60. And by the time people get to their 70s or 80s, they could have lost up to 50% of their muscle mass, which is really frightening as well. And this leads to all sorts of problems. Once sarcopenia starts to happen, increased weakness, increased frailty, inability to perform daily tasks that somebody used to do. People have issues with gait, people start to fall. And as I said, this process accelerates after the age of 60. So it's really important to be proactive because the good news is there are many ways that this process can be significantly slowed down. And I'm going to go over 3 methods here to be proactive, and I'm going to make this as succinct as possible. So here we go. Number 1, I'm going to write down here, protein intake. A lot of you may have guessed I was going to say that. Protein intake is so very crucial. For most people, it is a bare minimum of 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So for a 75 kilogram person, which is about 165 pounds, that would be a minimum of 75 grams of protein intake daily. Remember, this is a bare minimum, ideally more, closer to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight or even more, as long as somebody can tolerate it and there's no contraindications like kidney disease. Certain medical conditions can impair people's ability to take protein intake in. But for the vast majority of people, that rule holds true. A bare minimum 1 gram per kilogram a day. And most people, especially over the age of 60, are not doing this. Go for the real sources of protein, real pure foods. And yes, if you want a protein supplement drink, say a protein supplement powder, that's okay. Make sure you go for the clean, minimally processed versions and avoid some of the terrible protein drinks out there, sadly many of which are given in hospital, which are full of sugar. Okay, number 2 here, strength training. This doesn't mean becoming a bodybuilder, but simple strength training is one area where I see most people falling short. Even 20 minutes, 3 times a week, bare minimum. Ideally, every day do something, and you don't have to lift heavy weights. You can start off with light dumbbells, alternate your upper with your lower body, get core exercises in, but keep your muscles strong. If you don't want to use dumbbells, you can use exercise resistance bands or even body weight exercises. But do not neglect strength training. It is crucial. And I see people in their 70s, 80s, even beyond, building muscle mass. And this guards against many of the negative effects of sarcopenia. Very possible. Start, as I said, 20 minutes, 3 times a week. Surely you have time for that. I know you do. And number 3 here, this is a more general one. Keep focusing on everything you can do to naturally reduce any inflammation in your body. That will also help guard against sarcopenia. So we've already talked about what to eat in terms of protein, but also take care to eat real wholesome foods, minimally processed, cut back on sugars. They are pro-inflammatory, maximize antioxidants, colorful vegetables and fruits. Get cardio in, get your steps in, work on any stress in your life, sleep enough every single night, and by all means take in any natural supplements which also work against the forces of inflammation. And a final thing to add, make sure that your vitamin D levels are adequate. Super important for maintaining good metabolic and immune health. Get your levels checked at least once a year, and if you need to supplement like most people need to in the colder climates, then go ahead and do so. But work diligently on reducing any additional inflammation in your body naturally. So those 3 things can really help guard against the effects of sarcopenia, which you must battle very hard. Of course, a lot of this is naturally going to occur anyway, but all you can do is your best. So number 1, adequate protein intake. Number 2, a strength training routine. It has to be regular, not intermittent. And number 3, work on reducing any inflammation naturally that may be occurring in your body. You want to stay as strong as possible for as long as possible, and there's no reason why you can't. I regularly see people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond much healthier than people 20 or even 30 years younger. It is on you to be proactive. You can do this. And for anyone out there over the age of 60 who is interested in optimizing their metabolic health and would like more help and guidance, I'm excited to announce my new Metabolic Mastery Program for people over 60. Details down below in the description. Click the link. This is designed to keep you healthy, strong, vibrant with each passing year and hopefully avoid going down the path of getting iller, sicker, and weaker. And the goal is to stay away from the medical industrial complex for as long as possible. Stay healthy naturally, understand your metabolic health. And I'm thrilled that this has actually already helped a few people, and I'm excited to be rolling it out more. Again, details down below in the description. So everybody, keep going, stay proactive. I'm rooting for you all to succeed. Thanks everyone for watching. Dr. Suneel Dhand. Feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also check the links in the description down below for my website and all the other work I do. Also, if you're not already signed up for my free newsletter, please do so. If you enjoyed this video, you will also enjoy some of my other videos on how to stay healthy and strong and how to combat many chronic diseases naturally. Hit the like button if you like this video, the subscribe button for more similar videos in the future, and we will speak again very soon.